Judas and the Black Messiah is a historical drama that depicts the lives of FBI informant William O'Neal and the chairman of the Illinois State Black Panther Party, Fred Hampton. This movie showcases these two individuals' lives and how they ended up crossing paths. Daniel Kaluuya plays the young revolutionary Fred Hampton. Kaluuya's performance here is intense. I thought he brought Fred Hampton to life on the screen while also adding in some fierce Hollywood flair.
Deputy Chairman Fred Hampton of the Illinois Black Panther Party.
Lakeith Stanfield plays the young FBI informant William O'Neal. Stanfield plays O'Neal as a confused but resourceful street kid who continually gets into situations that weigh over his head. What does the movie title, Judas and the Black Messiah, mean? Well, I think it's self-explanatory after you look it up like I did. The Judas is William O'Neal, the man who befriended and later betrayed Hampton to save his skin. The Messiah is Fred Hampton, the black liberator who wanted to help all oppressed people free themselves from a system built to condemn them. At the head of all of this was FBI Director J. Edgar Hoover, played here by Martin Sheen, who declared the Black Panther Party and Fred Hampton as the single greatest threat to national security. At the center is FBI agent Roy Mitchell, played by Jesse Plemons. He recruits O'Neal as an informant after apprehending him for various crimes.
My recruitment by the FBI was very efficient, very simple really. I'd stolen a car and went joyriding over the state limit, and they had a potential case against me, and I was looking for an opportunity to work it off. And a couple of months later, that opportunity came when FBI agent Roy Mitchell asked me to go down to the local office of the Black Panther Party and try to gain membership.
I wouldn't say I liked O'Neal, but I think I can understand the reasoning for him doing what he did. He was 17 years old when approached by Roy Mitchell. I have to imagine that growing up as a young black man during the 1960s wasn't easy. I assume that not believing in anything other than self-preservation drove O'Neal towards his decisions. What infuriated me about O'Neal, as depicted in the film, was that he would eat at a fancy restaurant with his pal Roy while also being paid off of the intel he provided about Fred Hampton and the Black Panthers' operations. I think the director, Shaka King, created a carefully crafted movie that puts us, the viewer, in each of the characters' perspectives. I felt the intensity of the story broiling from the very opening scene of the film. As the film progresses and O'Neal starts to go deeper in his infiltration, we begin to feel a sense of dread and despair. I found the film to be a real-life cautionary tale about two individuals whose choices led to an unthinkable event. Overall, I loved Judas and the Black Messiah. I love all of the actors' performances. I love the cinematography in the film. I thought the story was intense. I enjoyed the directing approach by Shaka King. I thought the movie's music and score further intensified the experience. I'm pleased that Shaka King did his research and presented this film with as accurate detail as possible. I found the film informative, tragic, and exciting all at the same time. I highly recommend this movie to people who find information like this as fascinating as I do. I want to end the review with this. We are all human beings, and we need to learn how to coexist. Unity is the key, and division is the lock. Or in the words of Fred Hampton,
we say all power to all people. We say white power to white people. Brown power to brown people. Yellow power to yellow people. Black power to black people. X power to those that we left out. We fighting amongst each other.